Hey everybody, it's Millennial Prepster here. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. And unfortunately, I've caught up on some YouTube and I watched some recommended videos. And now I'm all just, yeah. I am now more than ever. I have a question for you guys. If you guys watch me, and I don't have a ton of followers, and I like it that way, by the way. Um, I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, oh, yay, I have 1,000 followers. I have this. That's not me. I want my following to be. I like the followers I have because you guys are very interactive and I have conversations with you guys. And some of you guys I've obviously never met before, but we have conversations back and forth and we've built rapport. It's pretty crazy. Who knows? Maybe you're an FBI agent. I don't know. But it's nice to be able to, asking real questions about real preparedness. And so if you watch me and you watch mainstream preparedness YouTube, I have no idea why. Explain it to me, please. Explain it to me. So this is gonna be a rant video. I don't think I've ever done a rant video before. Even my last YouTube channel, which was an RVing channel, full-time RV'd for a few years. Um, Way bigger channel than the one I have now, and it just became too much. But yeah, I don't know why you watch me. Leave a comment in the comment section below about why you watch me for. Especially if you watch the other stuff. Like we couldn't be totally different. I don't know what the title of this video is going to be, but I don't even know after watching these videos if I can even call myself a prepper because I don't think I am. I don't think I'm a prepper anymore. And the reason why I say that is because what mainstream preparedness channels are saying and what I believe and what I'm saying couldn't be further from the truth. Couldn't be further from the truth. So, like I said, started watching my. Oh, and obviously, let me just explain. I'm not at my homestead. I'm in a hotel in the big city. Yes, the big city. I was pretty much told last minute that I needed to go on a business trip. Here I am. Every day pretty much was like everything, all your accommodations, all your reservations have been made. Go. Okay, what do you want me to do? Just do what you do. Go out, talk about your training experience. People care enough to hear you talk. Okay. But I have homestead, I have family, I got shit that I'm doing. Nope, go. Okay, well, here I am. And I haven't been in the big city a while. I left the big city. I went back to my roots. Um, I'm just a brown boy from the country, and I'm doing now what my forefathers did before for me: raise food, be self-sustainable, be self-sustaining, take care of their family, take care of their friends. This I'm doing what's in my blood. This is who I am. I couldn't be happier. And so here I am on this business trip. I'm in the big city, and I immediately know why I left. I mean, population density matters, people. If you live in the big city and you call yourself a prepper, it's just as sustainable until it's not sustainable anymore. It's just what it comes down to. But the reason why I say I'm not a prepper, and I don't think I can call myself a prepper, is because if preparedness is what mainstream YouTube is saying it is, I'm not a prepper. There's no event that I'm worried about. Just take a few examples. The Civil War that everybody's talking about. What Civil War? Who's going to fight the Civil War? Is the guy that just bought, $20,000 or has $20,000 worth of tactical equipment, fully loaded out, AR-10, Magic Prepper, right? Yeah, Magic Prepper, AR-10, best weapon system in the world, right? You have all this tack gear, helmet, the whole 9 yards, SAPI plates, or whatever plates you carry, whether that be steel, ceramic, whatever. I'll let you decide. There's a YouTube video for that. Does he expect to go to his 9 to 5 job, come home, bye honey, and then go fight the Civil War? He'll be back. Come on, get real. Get real. When are you gonna have time to grow food? Oh wait, that's right. You're a prepper. You don't grow food because preppers don't grow food. That's not a prepper thing. You stockpile, hoard. That's what we do, right? Alaska prepper, right? Is that what we do? And so I'm listening to all this stuff, and it's just, I'm realizing that I'm not a prepper. I don't feel like I am one. I watched a video, Prepper Princess. She was correlating the rising costs of electricity, utilities, and internet to government tyranny. Yeah, oh, she made her point. I don't know how she got to her and arrived at her point, but she pretty much made an argument that according to the Constitution, it's tyranny. I can't afford internet, AC, and electricity. And water prices and sewage prices are going up too. So that's tyranny. Okay. Don't know where in the Constitution it said that, you have a right to affordable health care, water, electricity, internet. I don't know where it says that there, but okay. The prepared mind, he just went on his get the fuck out thing like he's going to some top secret place in the South where they speak funny. Literally, go watch his last video on that. I'm not even joking. I don't want any guns. I just got a knife. And so I'm literally, just taking in all this stuff that's being recommended to me, and I'm starting to realize I'm not that guy, guys. I don't know if I can call myself a prepper anymore. I don't prep for these massive events, right? Food shortages. If you guys, some people have told me they've seen me on other channels talk about, the supposed food shortage, all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I don't believe that there's just some food shortage. No. Now, food prices going to go up a little bit. They sure will. The quality going to go down a little bit. It sure will. But this is no surprise. Mr. Davis from Texas State University has been talking about this for years. We know that the quality of food is going down. We know that food scarcity, if you mean scarcity in the fact that you try to go to a grocery store and people have already bought and hoarded, yes, that is a thing. But there's no food shortage, guys. But if you've been brainwashed to believe that I need to go to the grocery store to buy my fucking food, yes, there's no help for you. There's no help. If that's all you can equate food to is the grocery store, this energy extensive petroleum-based system, yeah, you're fucked. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not going to fucking sugarcoat it for you. You're fucked. You are. Grocery store, my food, that's where I get it from. That's all I know how to do. Yes, you're screwed. What do you want me to tell you? Good luck on the higher prices. Good luck on lower quality. You're screwed. Because you don't give a shit about the 12, 14, 20 steps it takes to get that seed or that baby from start to maturation to on your plate. You give two fucking shits. That is why I prepare. The idiocracy of people is why I prepare. And if this seems a little harsh, well, this is me. I don't know what you expect. I don't know. You shouldn't expect anything different. I'll be very real with you. I have no reason to lie to you. I don't care. I'm being honest. This is me. If you don't like it, don't watch me. But it's the truth, man. The same guy that's going to tell me why I need all this tactical gear and an AR-10 and why I need to equip my family with bug out bags because the line in the sand is going to be crossed. I can't tell you when it's going to be crossed because it's different for everybody else. And I personally don't know what that line crossed for me is, but it's going to get crossed. You're going to have to decide. Are you going to bug out or are you going to stay and play, It's like, come on, dude. Let's be real. Let's be 100% real for a second. You mean to tell me you have $20,000, some even more than that, way more, of tactical equipment, state-of-the-art equipment. When that line in the sand is crossed, you're going to go out and you're going to attack the enemy, whatever the fuck that may be. I don't fucking know. Whatever the fuck that may be. But when I say, why don't you have chickens now or rabbits now, you say, because there's some HOA or city ordinance that prevents me from doing it. So you're willing to take on a tyrannical government based upon some imaginary line in the sand that you can't articulate, but you can't go to your city council and fight to have the freedom to have a couple chickens in your backyard, and you expect me to take you seriously? I only got 2 words for you. fuck off. You know, like, let's just be real. Let's be real with ourselves, man. That's why I prepare. The idiocracy of people that are unwilling to do things for them fucking selves. Damn straight, you know. And I brought this up, you know. I've commented on a couple of channels. Alaska Prepper is a great example. He's literally told people, like, made this pandemic seem like it was way worse than it was. Then he backtracks. Before he backtracks, he's like, I would max out my credit cards if it was me. I can't tell you what to do, but that's what I would do. And then he tries to soften the blow later on, saying, well, you know, I think it's a good idea because, you know, a can of green beans is 50 something cents, but it's going to be 97 cents next year. And but you don't want to have animals because what happens if you twist your leg? Like, these are literally things that he said. And I'm just like, you can have whatever opinion you want. Just make up your fucking mind. Like, where you at, bro? You know? But that's why I prepare, you know? Because I am able to see at least the nuance of things, right? Let me give you another great example. Socialism. I love using this example because no one's been able to answer my question yet. Maybe you guys can. Like I said, I'm not going to pretend like I am some smart guy. I don't even play one on YouTube, you know? I'm not saying that I have this, you know, I might be of average intelligence, probably of lesser than average intelligence, but maybe I'm higher average intelligence. Severely doubt it, but let's roll with the punches here. Socialism. People say there's no good example of socialism. I have no reason to doubt that. I can't find one, okay? So people just say socialism hasn't worked. Okay. People say that there's never been a model of socialism that one could say is this is a great example, let's do it. Like I said, I agree with that. My next question is, let's talk about capitalism. Everybody wants to tout it like it's something amazing. Tell me one system of capitalism that doesn't have government overreach. Because you can't have socialism without tyranny, but you can't have capitalism without government overreach. That's just the truth. That's the nuance. Like, we're just being honest with ourselves. It's the truth. But if you ask me to choose between a system, I'm going to choose capitalism. You know why? Because I'm a doer. I do things. So capitalism can give you a few things. You can be the guy that says, I only know that food's at the grocery store. So I'm going to go to the grocery store and get my food because that's all I know where it is. That's capitalism. Or you can be a doer that says, you know what? I know where food comes from. I know what a chicken is. I know it has to grow. I know it has, you know, it starts an egg and it goes through some maturation process. So I'm going to get some lumber, I'm going to get some chicken wire. I'm going to create my own food. I'm that guy. But then you have the other guy. All the guys around me here in the city. I just got to get at the grocery store. So you see the difference? That is why I prepare. Because I'm not going to put my trust of how I feed my family with the grocery store. You're fucking high if you think that I'm going to do it. I'm not going to put my ability to provide power to the power company. I'd be fucking crazy if I did. I'm not going to put the power and responsibility of clothing my family with the clothing store. You see what I mean? You can use, right? There's a difference. You can patronage, you know, you can go and you can buy things. I'm not saying not to do that. But to solely depend on the grocery store for your food, to me, that's crazy. Why would you trust a company whose whole sole means of existence is to make money off you, and they're willing to do that by the Gresham Law? If you look at the Gresham Law, it's a principle, it's law. Highly encourage you to look it up. But by providing you with something with lower quality products in order to make a profit. Why would you trust 100% wholly on that system? Gresham's Law. I mean, it's 100%. I mean, that should explain everything to you. So I'm going to trust this petroleum-based grocery store that accepts fiat currency, that depends on a system that is 20-step tiered to provide me with a food product that has hormones, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, petrochemicals, and it's highly government subsidized. You expect me to wholly depend on that system. And if you do, what the fuck are you expecting to happen? Like, let's just be honest. What are you expecting to happen? You know? And so that's why I prepare. Not because of some mass event, because look at the infrastructure that you are dealing with. I mean, if the last 6 months haven't been a wake-up call for you, I don't know what is. And it's not because you can't get stuff, because you can, but it's your inability to do things for yourself. That's why I prepare. If you think that I'm going to put all my trust in the utility system, you're wrong. Why would I do that? I mean, you have power companies that are literally saying, yeah, we caused the massive death of hundreds of thousands of people or whatever. We started the fires in California and we did this. We're responsible for that. We caused $100 million of property. That is the system you want to put your whole unwavering support in. That's what we call idiocracy. That's why I prepare. I'm not saying you have to live off grid. I'm not saying that. But if you are putting your sole trust in that system, the fuck you expect to happen? Honestly, you know? And again, population density matters. If you live in the big city and you say you care about preparedness, I need you to explain that to me. I do. And I'm not saying because there's not resources here. There are resources here. But when they're not here, what are you going to do? Because there are plenty of resources around. There's no food shortage. There's just plenty of food. Here's the problem. People don't know how to harvest their food. People don't want to get their hands dirty. People are unwilling, or apparently don't have the ability, which I don't believe because you have a cell phone, to figure out where their food comes from and how to get it directly from the source. People are lazy. That is why I prepare. Because when given the option, people will take the path of least resistance. It's biological for most people. I get it. I understand it. That is why I prepare. Let's just be real. Use common sense, guys. Like I said, people get into this idea and perspective that, oh, I hear some bad things on the news. Alaska prepper, magic prepper, prepper princess, Canadian prepper, prepared mind. They're saying X, Y, and Z. That makes me feel uncomfortable. So I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy 1,000 pounds of rice, 2,000 pounds of beans, a bunch of bullets and guns. And now, guess what? I feel better. If that's what preparing is. I'm not a prepper. You can mark me off. I don't want the title. I don't want to be associated with it because it's not me. I'm not a prepper. If that's what being a prepper is, I'm not a prepper. So yeah, that's why I prepare, guys. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like I said, if I ask you why you don't have a garden, if I ask you why you don't have fruit trees, if I ask you why you don't raise animals, and you tell me because you live in the city and there's an ordinance that prevents you from doing so, you're why I prepare. You're why I prepare. Because you're unwilling to do what needs to be done. And that is why the system perpetuates. Like I said, if everything is a power vacuum. If you didn't have police, something else would come in and take that role on. Simple as that. That is biological. People said, hey, you know what? If 70% of people said, hey, this power bill's too high, man. I'm not paying electricity. Cut my electricity. If 70% of the people said, hey, power company, it's too high. I want you to cut all our power off. 70% of the population, I want you to cut our power off. We don't want you because you're too expensive. Guess what would happen? The power would become cheaper. Magically become cheaper, just like we saw with gasoline. We saw it with COVID-19 because the government forced you and forced the factors upon you. And guess what? Gas prices haven't been this cheap in a long time. But people are unwilling to do things because you're comfortable. I get it. It's nice here, dude. There's AC. I just press a button and there's AC. You know, it's crazy. Things here are magic, man. I juggle this little lever and water comes out. I push this little button and the light turns on. It's great. I mean, who gives a fuck about how it got there? That's fucking bullshit. Why should I care? I don't care. I live in the city. But it's nice. It's comfortable. Oh, you're going to charge me more for it? Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to bitch and moan and complain. But at the end of the day, I guess I have to get rid of my cable in order to pay for electricity. I'm willing to do that because this feels good. That is why I prepare for people like that. That is why I prepare. Well, there's my rant. I feel like if I go on any further, I'm just going to really upset everybody. So we're going to leave it at that. But hey, this is the Millennial Prepsters rant video. If you guys liked the video, as always, long live the Republic. And when I mean long live the Republic, it's not just something I say, it's something I feel. So many people have given their lives in order for us to have the freedoms that we have, that we throw away, that we don't care about. So many people have actually given the ultimate sacrifice, have crossed that line for what they felt was right to give us the abilities to have what we have here today, United States of America. So when I say long live the Republic, I'm not just saying it, I feel it. I take that feeling and I feel it and I live it. That's what I mean by long live the Republic. Because there's no other place in the world where a guy like me can be where I am and do what I do. No other place in the world. Remember that. So as always, long live the Republic.